Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the one, the only Exian. There's some news to be covered in terms of Exian. We also will talk about the rate cuts and we will dive into the technical analysis. Let's actually start with the rate cut. So we can see the rate did get cut, right? We can see we went from 4.25 down to 4%, which is very, very positive for crypto. Now, here's the deal, people, right? Just because it got cut doesn't mean instant results, but it does mean a better future, more liquidity to be coming into the markets, and a just good time for crypto, right? Just a general good time for crypto. Now, here's also the second deal, right? There's actually two more deals. So here's the first deal, right? The first deal is that we are still way too high, right? Trump believes that we should be around 1%. Some other people that are in the economy industry and et cetera still believe we should be between like 1 to 2%, which means there's still so much upside in terms of rate cuts. And we can see that to be true because already for the next rate cut, which is going to be in about 40 days or so, there's already 70% odds for it to happen. So think about it. We would have three rate cuts after not having rate cuts for a year within a span of what, like 3 to 4 months. So that is the beautiful thing, people, right? Rate cuts should be consistently cut now and just overall across 2026, bringing in more money and better performance for altcoins and crypto in general in 2026. Okay, so do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged if XCN is down, if your altcoins are down. Listen, things are looking really, really, and I mean really, really good. Okay, really, really, really damn good. Anyways, let's talk about Exian. So we can see there are Zeely campaign rewards, right? This month, Zeely campaign has now ended and prizes will be distributed this coming weekend, ready for a new month of rewards and competition. So look, right, this current competition is over, but there will be another one, and make sure to participate. Make sure to participate because I am telling you it is worth it. Now, here's the thing, right? We saw the Goliath net uh, be officially active and open for participation a couple days ago. And I just want to discuss it just in case some of you guys are not familiar why this is such a big giant for Exian. All right, we're going to look at some of the basics and we're going to discuss it. So, the future of secure and scalable distributed infrastructure. Goliath is creating a secure and inclusive digital infrastructure that empowers individuals and enterprises to interact, build, and transact with confidence. From financial grade products to creative and commercial applications, our ecosystem ensures privacy, trust, and equitable access for all. What is Goliath? Goliath is a public network and decentralized governance framework um, architected to meet the technical. Sorry, I don't know why I can't. My dude, I've seen technical analysis like a billion times in my life, and I mess up on the word technical. Are we kidding me? Anyways, technical, regulatory, and operational requirements of mainstream market adoption. And yes, I'm leaving that in the video because I mean, why not? I mean, who cares? I literally don't care. I mean, it's just gonna be comedy for someone, and maybe someone will bully me in the comments, but I don't care. Anyways, built with enterprise grade capabilities at its core, Goliath delivers key features: lightning fast performance, process hundreds of thousands of transactions per second with finality in seconds, right? Uncompromising security. We have the ABFT, ensures maximum security. Native token, Exian, efficient, low cost transaction with our native cryptocurrency. With the smart contract support, full EVM compatibility for Solidity smart contracts, decentralized governance, community driven through the Onyx DAO, right? Enterprise ready, built in compliance tools and regulatory features. So we can see, right, we have the testnet configuration, why Goliath. Okay, why I choose Goliath for users, fast and affordable, experience near instant transactions with minimal fees, secure, your assets are protected by enterprise grade security, easy to use, familiar wallet interfaces, and seamless integration. For developers, you have all of these features. For enterprises, we have all of these features. So we can say you can learn more and everything. But yeah, it is just one big massive pack a punch at the end of the day, right? It is to make Onyx a lot better, or Onyx, or some people, that's how people say it. I truly don't care how you say it, but yeah. So we are going to look at the technical analysis. We can see crypto is generally bleeding. We can see Bitcoin's at $108,000. So obviously not the most ideal, but we did actually take a short. Actually did take a short, and we ate good. We ate good. So we can see, right? We can see the last 2 days, Xian has been trying to pump, but as typical, as usual, massive rejections, right? On Tuesday, we had a nice 1 hour candle, or 1 hour pump, but then it ended up being fairly weak. And then again, right on Wednesday, it was pumping and nothing happened, and we can see instant reversal signs. So yeah, there's zero confirmation of us going higher. We are consistently rejecting. I want to see how we react off the 7.5 cent zone. Right, we are in a very big zone right now, but when we look at the micro level, we don't really have anything to go off of, like in terms of uh, the fundamentals. Right, they're very very poor. They're very very poor. They're very very weak. So there's are no reversal signs right now. When we go to something like the 4 hour, we can see we're actually slowly starting to break out of a range. We can see actually we broke out, boom, trend line. See, we retested, right? We retested, and now we're kind of, when we look at this, we kind of have like this little support resistance, but we're already kind of below it, which is obviously not ideal. So the next kind of zone is to see how we react off of like 7.5 cents. Right, there's probably some type of order block or institutional candle in this small candle. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, because I don't need to. Boom, right? So probably going to see how to react off of the 7.6, the 7.5 zone. And, if we still see no confirmation then, or yeah, if we still see no confirmation then we probably are going to be looking to be taking out this bottom over here from the 10th, right? Which would bring us pretty much back to 0.007. So I know not ideal, but it is what it is. We also do have this big imbalance we are worried about, right? This imbalance over here, there is a lot of it, right? That's the unfortunate thing. So in theory, if this crypto was getting a massive, massive correction, then we could be seeing price action downwards to 0.0033. I'm not saying that's going to happen 100%, but it's something that we do have to consider, right? It's something we do have to consider, especially when we go on the weekly. There are zero signs on the weekly, right? Any little signs we had here, all the candles were extremely weak, and we've been calling at least for the sweep of 1 cent for some time. We said, I had a limit order at 0.009, some sniper entry. Obviously, we went below it. None of us expected for the whole entire crypto market to explode, and more multiple coins went minus 75 to 85%. But yeah, look, on the monthly, we are still fairly bearish as well. There are no reversal signs, so I don't expect anything to change. On the 3 month, we are still very, very bearish. On the 6 month, we are just pulling back and retesting. And on the yearly, we are having a decent reject. So yeah, that is ultimately it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys are doing with this crypto. Let me know if you're still buying, still accumulating. Remember, the staking is absolutely powerful. It is a great time to be staking your crypto right now. And yeah, that is ultimately it. Love you guys so, so much. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.